Alright, so before I start the video, which is literally almost done edited right now. Can't believe that's my face on the screen. I'm gonna change it. Look pretty ugly. Pretty much just want to get on here and say I'm gonna be a lot more consistent with YouTube in general. But that's not the point. The point is, I think I'm gonna title this video something like balancing gym life with engineering, something like that. Something along those lines. But anyways, actually like 2 weeks ago, Gymshark sent me a couple items because they used my video on one of their Instagram pages. So I'll turn the camera around actually. Sorry, it's like 11:30. For some reason I'm up making videos at 11:30 at night and I'm trying to stay awake right now. But anyways, I'll turn the camera around so you can see. They sent me their recess hoodie, which I got a fucking pen stain on right there. I don't know if the camera will focus, but I need to watch that. Recess joggers, nice black minimalistic joggers. Gymshark logo right on the booty cheek. I got the oversized t-shirt, pretty nice. This is the back of the shirt. Just Gymshark logo across the back, pretty nice. It's oversized, it's actually really comfortable just to wear in general. And then they sent me a couple products from their 315 line. Here, let me go and go my sink, knock all this shit out the way. But I don't know what these are. These are like tights. They like go down halfway past my shin, so I'm not sure if I'll really be wearing these to the gym, to be honest. Looks a little sus. But they also sent me this cool ass black tank top or stringer. I don't know, sorry, I'm trying to do this shit with one hand, but it's a little big on me. It's a size large, and I'm a large in regular clothing, and this is a little big, so if I had to do it all over again, I'd probably ask for a medium, but just take what I get. And they sent me these really tight, not booty shorts, but close to booty shorts. They like come like 3/4 of the way down my quad, but these are actually really comfortable. I put them on and I was like, wow, I can actually see myself like deadlifting in these. I don't think I could see myself squatting in these, but I could definitely see myself deadlifting in these, just because with like regular shorts, when you deadlift, they kind of get a little uncomfortable when you like kind of like try to set yourself up. And at least in my deadlift position, it's really nice having something that like actually fits around your legs, your waist, and like you know, your crotch area or whatever. And then they also sent me their retake line, whole tracksuit. So this is the zip up hoodie, got it in gray, nice minimalistic design, with the Gymshark logo at the bottom corner. Pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of like like logos across like the entire how do I want to say it? Like the entire, I guess, like front of the shirt or whatever, or front of the pants or back of the shirt. I know that kind of sounds contradictory because I got that oversized t-shirt which has the logo spanned away all the way across the shirt, but I'll make an exception for that. And then with the zip up hoodie came these gray joggers, and like I said, all these are kind of big on me, and I'm a size large in most of my clothing, but these joggers were kind of loose on me and kind of long on me, so maybe I'm just not as big as I think I am. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna hop into this video. Over here, almost done editing it. Nothing much to it, to be honest. I'm just like doing a voiceover. I think I'm doing some bench and accessories, some leg accessories. But other than that, I did get something else today. Parking ticket. Other than that, nothing much. Like I said, it's like midnight right now. I literally ate down a bowl of cereal. You know, never the wrong time to eat when you're after games. And I just had one of these packets of noodles. I don't know if you can see that. It says like creamy chicken Knorr. I don't know what brand that is, but it's like 600 calories. It's cool. But anyways, see you guys. Alright, so this video is pretty much going to be like, I think I'm going to title it something like balancing like training or the gym while being like a college engineering student. I actually did this voiceover like right before this, but I kind of just like rambled off and I kind of lost track of time. And I think this video is only supposed to be like 12-13 minutes, so I kind of needed to rush at the end, and I didn't really want to do that. So I'm just gonna kind of hop in to what I want to talk about rather than talking about the training. Today I think I just hit some upper body accessories, some bench, and then did some leg accessories. I injured my hamstring like a few weeks before this training session, so I didn't really hit any squats. I just did some light hamstring curls and quad extensions to really isolate my leg muscles. But anyways, back into what I want to talk about. So I haven't made a video in a while, but I felt like this is a really good video since I just graduated and I kind of have quite a bit of insight as someone that just graduated with a degree in mechanical engineering or STEM in general, and you know, kind of knows the in and outs and the effects of just like college life on training or powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever it may be, any sort of strength sport. So anyways, there's a couple things I want to talk about that, you know, kind of gets affected once you go to college, and those are training, diet, sleep, nutrition. Diet and nutrition kind of go one and the same, and then a couple other things that aren't as important. So jumping in, training for one. Training is all about priorities, to be honest. Like, if you really want to do it, and this goes with anything in life, if you really want to do it, you will. You know, with regards to training, it's, you know, it's an individual thing. It's not a team sport. No one can, you know, make you do it. You know, nobody else can, you know, go out and quote unquote get those gains for you. This kind of sounds weird, but you know, it's true. Like, you kind of really have to go out and, you know, have that internal drive to really do it. So training, really all about priorities. You know, once you are really serious about, you know, strength sports, whether it's like powerlifting or bodybuilding, you'll start spending time in the gym like 2 to 3 hours a day, 4, 5, 6 times a week maybe. So you're gonna have to say goodbye to you know, your social life, for example. It's like, you know, spending time with friends after class, or, you know, after school, or sometime in the afternoon. You know, that's gonna pretty much go away. You're also gonna kind of say goodbye to your hobbies maybe, but just partially. You know, hobbies, I mean, lifting is just a hobby in itself, to be honest. I guess you could call it a profession if you're really good at it, but in my opinion, it's kind of just a hobby. But in regards to your other hobbies outside of, you know, the gym, those are kind of easier to balance compared to your social life, because you can always just, you know, do your hobbies whenever you get free time, whereas you can't really just, you know, go out and hang out with your friends whenever you have free time, because you kind of have to align your free time with your friends' free time and, you know, kind of set that up. So pretty much, you know, if you're really serious about, you know, training in college, pretty much say goodbye to a large aspect of your social life. I'm not saying it'll be, you know, completely gone, but a big portion of it will be gone if you're really serious about training. Like I said, it's all about priorities. Diet and nutrition. So, nutrition, you can be really, coming to college, your nutrition can be either really consistent, or it can be inconsistent, or it can be consistent with you know, the occasional inconsistency. Maybe you like go out and eat out, or, you know, maybe you know, hang out with friends or skip dinner or lunch or something like that. You know, stuff like that happens. It's, you know, it's college. Can't really prevent it. You can't really, like, you know, see it before it happens or predict stuff is like that is going to happen. It's just going to kind of happen. And honestly, nothing you can really do about it. That's just life in general. A lot of things in life you can't really control, you know, really well, unless, you know, you don't have a lot of things going on in your life for you. But your nutrition is also heavily dependent on, you know, your financial status, how much money you got. So maybe you don't have as much money to really go out and, you know, buy, you know, healthy foods or a ton of foods that'll get you all your calories or all the calories you'd wish you'd like to consume in a day, or hit all your macros. So maybe you can't really, maybe you don't have the resources to go and buy, you know, chicken or fish or steak every day or something like that. And I definitely could not in college, because, you know, I only worked like 2 years during college. I had a couple internships, but that money just kind of got drained during the first like semester, first 10 weeks of the school year after I stopped working during the summer. And, you know, I had a meal plan. For example, I had a meal plan on campus that kind of helped out with, you know, having easily accessible food that was, you know, already prepared. But I think for most people, it's really difficult, you know, to have a really consistent meal plan or really consistently eat super good foods that'll really, you know, take your training or put your training at 100% on a daily basis. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, you can't really, I mean, not everybody can afford the best foods unless you're really making a lot of money and you really have a lot of time to really dedicate to this, you know, to training in general. But it can be done. I've seen a few people in college that are really consistent with their nutrition. They meal prep like every single week. You know, they have the funds to really, you know, go out and afford good food, healthy food that'll hit all their macros and calories, etc. But it's really rare that, you know, someone has the capabilities to do all of that. Another thing is that sometimes you and your friends may like go out, eat out, drink out, and that stuff just kind of comes with, you know, the social life of college. Can't really control that. You know, you'll be a pretty boring person if, you know, you skip hanging out with your friends to do fun stuff because, you know, you say, oh, I have my meal prepped food back at the crib, so I'm not going to go out to dinner with you guys. You know what I mean? It's just kind of weird if you kind of want to put it that way. I wish I could speak a little longer on things. I'm kind of rushing things, so my sentences are kind of like jumbled everywhere, in my opinion. But I think this video only has like 4 or 3 minutes left, so just kind of rushing through it. I think I can actually speak after the video is like over, and the thing will just, like, the screen will just be black. But whatever. I'm not gonna try to speak a shit ton of time. Next aspect is sleep. So as an engineering major, I did not get a lot of sleep. Being someone that prioritized training, you know, like 2 to 3 hours a day, like 4 or 5 days a week to training. And I also had to, you know, strive for great grades or do as best as I could in classes, which meant, you know, staying up late, sometimes pulling all-nighters just to get homework done or just to study for exams like the next morning. So for example, I may, you know, stay awake for a whole 24 hours just to, you know, prepare for an exam. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's the reality of, you know, taking on a difficult career. But, you know, like I said, it's all about priorities. If you really want to get after it, if you're really serious about training, you'll do it. And personally, you know, as much as, you know, I really dedicate my time to training, school always comes first. I can always miss a day in the gym if it means, I'll pass a class, or I'll even miss a whole week in the gym if it means that, I need to take this week off to really prepare for an upcoming exam or exams, and which will cause me to pass a class rather than taking a lower grade or a really low grade or possibly failing it. So school always takes precedence over training, 100%, 110%. Like I can't think of any time where I really was like, I'd rather go to the gym than take a decent grade on this exam, or you know what I mean? Like, you definitely do not want to fail courses in college, because in college you have to retake the courses at your own expense, and it's a very expensive expense. I think this video is coming to an end pretty soon, but yeah, it is. So here's me posing. I'm just showing off the abs. I got a little pump in the weight room, not too much. I'll probably talk about college in general, just kind of expand on it in another video where I actually take my time. Like I could talk for probably 30 minutes, and if people are interested in hearing me talk about college or just STEM life in general for 30 minutes, then so be it. I could definitely do it, just because I spent 4 years doing it. So 30 minutes of talking about it would be nothing for me. I could probably spend a couple hours just talking about my college experience and how college really affected training, my diet, my sleep, everything else, etc. with lifting and stuff. So the screen just went black and I'm still recording, so I guess I can talk. So there's just one more thing I just want to talk about, and it's nothing super major, but I think the last point I really would just want to bring up is just live your life. When you come to college, you're obviously here to come and get a degree, do important things, get your career jump started. You really want to take advantage of college, really learn as much as you can, because once you're out of college, for most people, you'll be on your own. There won't be someone like your mom or dad or anybody else babysitting you along the way. So take advantage of those college years, have fun, spend a lot of time with friends. Maybe you don't really want to do something, or rather, I'll put it this way, or I'll give this scenario. Maybe your friend suggests you guys should go on a trip, but then you're like, I'd rather go to the gym, or I'd rather not miss my training days. And honestly, that's a really bad take, especially if you're not preparing for like a show or meet or something like that. Go out, take trips, because we all know, people that spend a lot of time in the gym don't do a lot of stuff outside of the gym. So being able to, be given those opportunities to do a lot of those things, especially during your college years when you'll have, a lot of free time, be around a lot of, cool people, unique people from a lot of different backgrounds. It's a really good time to just take advantage of the opportunities around you. You'll always have more days to go to the gym, go train, bulk up, etc. But those days of where you'll really have the opportunity of just going out and doing stuff outside of the gym, that'll really, I guess, open up your mind to just life, or just open up your mind to new experiences. Those opportunities don't come as often as the gym is, or the gym will, because the gym is always there. As much as I love lifting and really passionate about it, I'm also aware that lifting isn't my entire life, but it's only a portion of my life, and my entire life is a pie with a bunch of different slices, and every slice is a different aspect of my life. So maybe a slice is school, maybe another slice is my social life, maybe another slice is family, maybe another slice is the gym. You don't want your pie to be one complete circle, not circle, but one complete pie with no slices, and then the entire pie is just a gym. Just kind of weird. But I think I'm going to cut the video here because the screen is black and you're just listening to me. Maybe I'll put like a funny photo up here or something so you can look at while listening to me, but I probably won't. But anyways, I'll probably expand on just like different aspects of just like going to school for an engineering degree in later videos and stuff like that. I'm at like the 15-minute mark, so I don't really want to drag this on too long. So I guess I'll end it here. See you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear, talk about. Maybe you want to see more training. Maybe you want to hear more voiceovers regarding just like school, or maybe you want to specifically hear about engineering school if you're interested in engineering or something like that. So let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, or whatever YouTubers say these days. I'll see you guys later. Peace.